Okay, we're going to go through some documents here for the Yehuda Ferris became the trustee of Levi Abulafia's trust in 2020. He was supposed to leave some money or property for his three siblings. Levi Abulafia died of cancer after 6 years, and he left a trust, and he left Yehuda Ferris of Chabad of the East Bay in charge to transfer some of his worldly belongings, his wealth, to his three poor elderly siblings. They got $4,000. That's it. But Yehuda Ferris's attorney got $57,000. Yep, $57,000. They sold his house, his half ownership of a $2 million house, for $82,000. In the meantime, Ferris is buying up $1 million property. So let's bounce through this real quick. This is the first trust. Only 3 minutes on this short, so you can stop the camera and read this. But this first page is where the three siblings are supposed to get 25% of his half of the $2 million house in Berkeley. Here's the second trust. Oh no, this is the one where they get 24% of the property. The other one that he wrote 3 months before he died, when he was in a coma. Write a trust when you're in a coma. That's a new one. $30,000 each, and then it says, if payments aren't made, there shall become a lien and shall incur interest at the 10% until paid. And then they sold the property for $82,000 and evicted the man's brother. And then here's God, it's already late. Here's a text message from Miriam Ferris to the man. It says, the house hasn't been sold. When you move out, when we evict you, because that's what they did, when you move out, it will get fixed up and put on the market, and you'll get your share, $4,000 5 years ago. You won't be on the street if you sign up for subsidized housing, okay? Now, there's a very important piece of message here that I obviously forgot. Oh, God. Okay, let's skip that for right now. This, again, it says 10% interest a year. Then here's the deed where they sold the property. They transferred the property out of the trust for nothing. Then here's they tried to offer the siblings some $14,000 over here in March of 2024. It says available funds for distribution $65,000. So they tried to give them $14,000 5 years later, but they owe them a lot more than that. They owe them $30,000 plus 10% interest a year. Total ripoff. Total complete ripoff.